Hello everyone. Welcome to WSCI Studio. We are very much here in ProWine Mumbai 2022, and the whole idea is to gather the experience of the visitor and the producers available here. So right now with us we have Karan, and Karan is a dear friend and the head winemaker of Sula. I think Sula need no introduction because it's a household brand. So Karan, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Malay. Very good to be here. Thank you for having us.
And I think the Pro Wine Mumbai 2022 is treating you well.
Very well. Today is day one of the show, and it looks like a fantastic, huge success. So excited and so happy to be here.
Yeah, I think there's always a show like Pro Wine, which is important. So, from your perspective, how important a Pro Wine from a developing or emerging economy like India?
I'm so happy ProWine has come to India and doing ProWine for the second year in a row here in 2022 at Geo World, a fantastic venue. And it's a hugely important show. It's the top wine show in the world, and it's a great vote of confidence in the Indian wine and this alco bev industry that ProWine has come here and is making the investment to be here. And for the industry, it's huge. It's a chance to, meet new people, network, and a chance to just everyone to get together and grow the market, which is what we all need.
Sula, we all understand that Sula is a household wine to India. From the head winemaker, what do you think? Where you reached, where you are targeting to, and what's the way forward?
At Sula, we're always believing in pushing the boundaries. We've just launched two new wines this year, two new premium wines, which is in our Source series, the Source Chenin Reserve and the Source Moscato. Both have had a great response so far. And for us, what's next is we just keep pushing the boundaries, keep improving, and keep giving consumers better wines year on year, every year. That's our focus. And I think the quality is getting much, much better. It's evidenced, don't take my word for it. We entered some of our wines into some of the top international competitions, and our Brut Tropical, which is our sparkling rosé, was one of 19,000 wines tasted at the International Wine and Spirits competition, and it won India's first ever gold medal. So our quality is being recognized globally by the world, by people who are very professional and know everything about wine, and they're recognizing and appreciating the quality.
Wine, or you may say alcohol was never part of our culture.
Yes.
We started what commercial winemaking in 80s,
Yes.
mid 80s.
Yeah.
But still, I think today, but when you taste all of these wines and one of the India Wine Award, we both were in the same table. I
Yes.
think we tested few of the Indians were really good in quality.
Correct. I think Indian wine has come a long way. Let's not forget that it's only been, we started making in the 80s, but I would say at a serious way the industry has come in the last 15 or 20 years. And what we have achieved as an industry in terms of wine quality in 20 years, Europe took hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years to do. Of course, today we have the benefit of technology and information,
Yeah.
but this is still an agri-business, and I think we as a country should take a moment and feel proud of everything of what we have accomplished. We have put India on the world wine map. It's a phenomenal achievement. Not to say things can't get better, they have to get better and they will get better. We have that faith.
Super. You attended any other Pro Wine across the globe?
Yes, I was there at, I think, ProWine 2019 in Dusseldorf.
Okay.
And then, of course, 2022 and COVID and all of that hasn't happened. But, the setup here, I must say, of course, it's a much smaller setup than ProWine in Dusseldorf, which is absolutely massive. But the quality of the setup, the professionalism with which it's organized here is at par with Dusseldorf.
Wow.
And hats off to the organizers.
I think they what the first Pro Wine Dusseldorf was in 1994.
Wow.
Came a long way.
Yeah.
And this is just the second year.
And I'm happy to see dates for year 3 are out outside, so that's great.
Yeah. So I think that way the way they are growing, and as you rightly said that professionalism and all those things, I think they are doing a fantastic job.
Yes.
So glad we all are experiencing the same thing.
Yes.
I must ask you this question that now we are the fifth biggest economy, and fifth biggest economy is also larger responsibility.
Yes.
And with alcohol, responsibility goes
Sure, absolutely.
So, what do you think about that? That what your prospect today about achieving the new targets or new milestone, or what is the more interesting things you are doing as a producer?
You know, it's a it's a complex and interesting question. Uh, it's wine as a category. We want to separate it from the wider alcohol space. Yes, wine is an alcoholic beverage, but for us, wine is about food, family, friends, conversation. Yes, it has alcohol, but it's a lifestyle.
Yeah,
And that is what we are trying to do at Sula, is make wine a part of our lifestyle. We are, for us, wine, what we are trying to build is wine culture and wine lifestyle. The per capita consumption of wine in India is 15-20 ml per person per year,
yeah,
compared to 25-30 plus liters in Europe. So Indians are just getting introduced to wine. Yes, because of how big and how vast and how diverse our country is, we have many Indians who are you know who know everything about wine, who are very experienced, who are very knowledgeable. But the vast majority of the country knows nothing about wine.
exactly.
It's our job to educate them. So that's what we're focused on.
Yeah, because wine is a simple thing. You just need to enjoy it
Absolutely.
rather than analyzing it and all
Yes.
those things. I think a few set of people are there who are doing their part, analyzing, making, and all those things.
Correct.
The rest of the population need to drink it, enjoy it, and
Absolutely.
yeah,
And wine is something you can get really nerdy about,
yeah,
but first you have to enjoy it.
yeah. It is very clear that till the time you are not enjoying it, you are not understanding it. But no need to analyze it.
It has to become a passion.
Exactly.
And that's what we aim to do. We're very passionate about wine at Sula, and we want to transmit that passion to everyone.
So, what all wines currently you have? Because currently, if you look at alcohol industry in India, everybody is looking at premiumization.
Yes.
So, what is from that perspective where Sula stands?
Sula is also very much, we are focused on the premiumization of our portfolio. If you look, I think we have launched 7 or 8 new wines since 2017.
Okay.
So in the last 5 years, and they have all been above the price point of 1,000 rupees a bottle. So very much in that premium segment, and that is actually the segment of the market that is growing the fastest. And I think one of the COVID was a major tragedy, but as a result of the COVID and the shutdowns and the trade being shut and the restaurant sector being shut, a lot of people took to drinking at home and they traded up.
Okay.
And now they have been gotten used to drinking more higher end wines, and COVID actually gave premiumization that way a push, because what they were spending 2,000 rupees drinking in a restaurant,
Yeah.
they spend the same money at retail and get a far higher level of product.
Exactly.
So that we've seen a huge push in premiumization, and that's the segment of our portfolio that's also growing the fastest.
I think that is much required also because somehow people think that Indian wines are cheap wines and all those things. The need to taste some of the good wines.
I think that perception is slowly changing.
Yeah.
And as we premiumize, that perception is going away, and more people are actually becoming very passionate about Indian wine. And the entire industry, I think, not just Sula, is taking a step ahead. So we are here to serve the cause of Indian wine, and we want people to drink Indian wine and proudly drink Indian wine
True.
and showcase it to their family and friends abroad and say, hey, look, India makes amazing wine. These are some fantastic wines coming out of India.
I think that is something which is trending in our alcohol industry. You talk about the Indian single malts, talk about Indian gin, or talk about good quality Indian wines. I think all these the quality is becoming better and better every day.
Absolutely. And that's what's going to take us to the next level.
Thank you, Karan. Thank you so very much to
Thank
joining
you.
us.
It's been a pleasure.
And I hope you are having a great ProWine.
It's phenomenal so far. Excited. I think it's going to get even busier. It's only 4 o'clock. I think they're just talking to the organizers and they're expecting more people to come in by 6. So exciting.
Fantastic. Thank you, Karan.
Brilliant. Thank you
very
so much.
And this is a small gift from our side.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Lovely.